There we go. And bam, I'm back. Hey guys, it's your girl Shelby. Whoa. Welcome back to my channel, and I am so happy to be back. It's been a little while, and I promise you guys that I won't be doing that again. The videos are gonna be consistent. It's 2018, I mean, like, Happy New Year. And I thought, you know, what better time to talk about my New Year's goals. And I thought it would be such a great way to kind of share some of my techniques for goal setting with you guys, because I find that setting goals is, you know, not as easy as people make it out to be. That, okay, yeah, it's easy to like grab a piece of paper and like grab a pen and write down, you know, things that you would dream about or love to have. Like, oh, hey, like, I'd love to have $1 million. I'd love to do this. Okay, that's the easy part. The hard part is actually putting it into action. So I really want to share with you guys some of my top tips on putting things in action, and I really want to cover some of my health goals for 2018, because part of the reason that I was gone for so long, I think it was what, a month or two, maybe 2 months that I did my last video, 2 months, which is like way too long, but I got so busy and I got so occupied with work and building my business, and I just completely forgot about my health. I completely just put aside things that, you know, really meant so much to me, like my YouTube channel, and, you know, started to prioritize on, you know, obviously good things and things that I want to do to build my business, like, you know, going to markets and doing all these things, but it just took so much out of me. And I can tell you guys that I had a little bit of a health scare last week, and I was like, whoa, like, I need to relax and I need to get back into, you know, my typical routine that I kind of just threw away. Let me first tell you guys what happened to me, so where I have been. It's not a big no-brainer. Like, I've been, you know, working on my business, so my skincare line that you guys probably all know about, Shelby Naturals. And anyways, I just got so, I guess, obsessive, and like, it just started to become a job, because I was just like, I gotta do this and I gotta do this, and I was telling myself, I gotta get out there, like, I gotta go all do all these markets, and I gotta, like, I mean, it's Christmas, like, it's a busy time of year, like, I gotta get things moving. So obsessed with just like doing all these things, like go, that I forgot about my body and about my health and about eating. This sounds so bad, but like, I don't know, like twice a day, like once a day. Some days I didn't even eat, like I just powered through the day, and then, you know, stayed up late, didn't go to sleep properly, was up till 2 a.m. sometimes, like just in the office making products. And if you guys you guys may or may not know, but I actually make all the products myself. So all the skincare products are made by hand in small batches in my studio, a lab studio, and I have just a few people employed to work with me, and it's a lot of work, especially when you're doing things, you know, properly, and doing things, you know, with the right methods and it just takes a lot of time. Long story short, I killed myself, and I started to notice that I was just always very tired. I was just very like depressed. Like, I wouldn't say like depressed, but I started to think like, oh, like, what's the use? I'm so tired. I mean, this is my dream, but is it really my dream anymore? I guess if you guys can relate with that. So I started to kind of like hit the wall, and I was like, I'm just so tired. I just want to sleep. I just want to stay in bed. Like, I don't want to get out of bed. And even eating became such a chore for me. I was like, oh, like making healthy foods, like I'd just rather run out and eat out. And I just kind of threw what I believe in kind of down the drain for those last 2 months. And anyways, to let you all know that it does catch up with you. I mean, you know, you think, oh yeah, like I'm so strong, I'm young, like it's not gonna catch up with me, but like, whoa, it totally caught up with me. Last week was the first week of the new year. And I went to the gym, so I'm, you know, going to the gym. I'm like, I'm gonna do my good look. The first work, it was like the first workout. It was like New Year's Day. I was like, I'm gonna go work out. Like, I'm gonna just, or maybe the day after. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, it was the day after New Year's Day. So I go in. I'm like, I'm gonna work out. Like, I'm gonna pump. I'm gonna, you know, build some muscle. Like, I'm gonna get back in routine. You know, you guys, like the first week of the new year, just like, yeah, like I have so much like motivation. Like, I'm just gonna get back in the gym, get back to habit, and do all this, and then kind of fades away. And like, you know, that's what we're gonna talk about. How to keep it going. So yeah, I went to the gym, started working out, and anyways, I started to feel really dizzy after I think it was like my second workout. And of course, like me, I go hard, so I was like, don't stop, like finish your sets, finish all the way even though you feel like it. So then after I'm like, okay, like I kind of feel kind of gross. So I sat down and like I was working my glutes, so like I could barely sit on my butt. It was killing. So I'm like, oh, like I'm sitting there and then I'm like, wow, I feel really dizzy. And then I was like, okay, like I gotta get out of here, like I gotta go sit in the bathroom. So I went and I'm like sitting on the toilet, like with my pants on, because I didn't want to sit on the toilet. Okay, TMI, but like it's dirty. So I was just like sitting on there, like I just wanted to sit somewhere that was like, because some chick sprayed like Victoria's Secret perfume and like, it's okay, like I know it's like thousands of chemicals, okay, but like it just grosses me out. So I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I feel like throwing up. I feel like so dizzy and I'm like, okay, this is the worst time for you to be spraying that all over yourself right in front of me. I can't even breathe. So I went to sit on the toilet with my pants on and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I feel like fainting, like I feel like crap. And so anyways, I was able, it was getting a little bit better, so I came out, I sat down on the bench, the perfume kind of faded away, and yeah, for like 3 hours I'm just like sitting there and I couldn't get up. Like I just felt every time I got up I would faint. So that kind of freaked me out because that day I was like, I thought, okay, maybe I'm dehydrated, but I drank lots of water. I started the day off with like lemon water, which was like, wasn't doing that for the last couple months, so I started doing that again. I started taking my supplements again, and I ate before I went to the gym. Like an hour before I had like salmon and quinoa and Brussels sprouts. Like I had a really good meal. So I was like, okay, what is going on? I think because these past 3 months, like I haven't been taking care of my body, haven't been eating properly. Like it really took a toll on me. And then with all the stress load of everything, I was just like, my body was like, stop, take care of me. So that was a moment where I was just like, okay, like I gotta calm down. I gotta start taking care of my health. Like I really gotta start like implementing some like my habits back in, like what everything I tell you guys about health. It's like I wasn't doing any of it because I knew what the problem was, but then you know how you have that scare. Anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing. So that kind of freaked me out. So then I was like, okay, in this new year, I really want to put a focus on my health. But not only that, I found that over time, like it just became such like a to-do list. Like, oh, I have to do my lemon water, or I have to take this supplement, and if I can't miss a day. And I just kind of got crazy about it. And this year I really don't want it to be about that. I want it to be more about like a grateful thought, like, wow, like I'm grateful I have the chance to even buy this supplement and to be able to take it, and you know, just doing things, you know, more intentionally, like just thinking, you know, when I drink the lemon water and like how good it is for my body, how good it is to like detoxify my liver. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm kind of like rambling, but I'm like so excited to tell you guys. I'm like, but yeah, I just want to do things more intentionally and don't want it to be a to-do list. I want my health to be like an adventure. I want it to be fun. Like I'm taking care of my body and I'm starting to see results. Like my skin started to break out. It was getting so red, like in this area, like the rosacea was flaring up. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is not good. And I was picking my face, but then like, honestly, to see how fast the body, like in the last couple weeks, like my skin has really, really improved just by, you know, getting more rest. Sleep is huge. I could do a whole video on sleep. So anyways, to move on to setting goals for the new year. A lot of people say resolutions. I like to say goals because I feel like resolutions is such like a word that's thrown out, like, oh, you gotta do your New Year's resolutions. And I found that coming into the new year, I was always stressed out, like, and this wasn't just this year, but like every year, stressed out about making resolutions and kind of like keeping up with people. And I was started to think like, you know what? I don't want to compare myself to others. I don't want to try and keep up with others. Like this is my dreams, this is my life, and you know, my goals are unique in what I want to do. Got my little paper. So I started to write a few things that I want to really implement into my new year. And you guys can like grab a piece of paper and a pen right now, and you guys can like sit with me and do this. But I think it's really important to be really realistic with yourself, because I mean, anybody can set like really high lofty goals, but it's like, are you being realistic with your goals? It's good to know where you want to be, and that like, you know, kind of like the end all, like, you know, your goal, but like not to, I guess, be unreasonable with yourself. Because I guess I set a goal and I was like, okay, I'm gonna reach it by this day, and like it's good to set like dates and times, but it's also good to remember, like, even if you don't reach that goal, or like, it's important to realize, I guess, the steps towards that goal, and to appreciate yourself and your efforts, and not to be hard on yourself, because I found that I was just being so hard on myself and I wasn't appreciating every little step that I was taking. So yeah, that's one thing. And the second thing I want to say is that making a change in your life doesn't usually occur. it's more, I call it long-term change. So for example, like if you want to eat more healthy foods and you know you want to completely like change your diet, just add whole foods, greens, you know, it's easy to be like, okay, like I'm gonna just cold turkey go and do this, and some people can, but most people find that implementing small changes over time is what really leads to the big change. I'm more of a cold turkey person, so like I'm like, okay, like this is how it's gonna go, this is my list, gonna cut this off, I'm gonna start eating whole foods and greens, which is great, like I can do that, but you know, some people can't, and I realize that. I guess my really like lofty goals, like what I really want to prioritize is my health, so I already covered that, and taking care of my health and incorporating different foods, and I want to do that by just like exploring health and just having fun and being adventurous with foods, and I'm definitely going to share that with you guys, so I'm so excited. So subscribe so you can see all my videos coming. And then another thing is that I really want to stop comparing myself to other people. I find that I have a tendency to do that, especially with social media. It is so easy, and if you tell me right now that you don't do that, you're lying, because we all do. And you know, we just see other people, and we see Instagram as a highlight reel. Like it's just people's best moments. Like you don't see the real life, the real things that go behind it. And I find that people are more and more like showing their real self, and that's what I really want to show you guys through my YouTube channel. Is okay, like I have a skincare line, and you know, these products are my life. Like I pour everything into them, I believe in them. I noticed like they completely changed my skin, but not only my products, but just living a healthy lifestyle. And like I was telling you guys, I was breaking out, I was stressed, and I wasn't sleeping, and all those things led up to my skin breaking out and my hormones becoming more imbalanced. And I was still using my products at the time, but what I'm trying to say is that like skincare and putting on topical skincare can't work to its best potential unless you're carrying through a really good healthy life and a happy life, being happy and being refreshed and just feeling amazing. That really goes a long way with it. Everyone is unique, everyone goes through things at different times, and we can never compare ourselves with others. And I'm finding that, you know, when I see someone doing something really new and interesting, I don't let it stress me out. Because, you know, that's jealousy. I try and think, you know what, like I can learn from this person, and this person is really inspiring. So it's about thinking about things differently. It's, you know, using your mind in different ways. So another goal that I want to set, so I'm gonna write that here, is really being in charge of my finances and really putting an emphasis on taking my profit first. And it's easy to do whether you work for yourself or whether you work for somebody else. It's easy to, you know, focus on your sales and, you know, your expenses, but not focus on your profit. And one of my really close friends, she gave me a book called Profit First for Christmas. So I'll link it in the bio. You can get it on Amazon. And I've just started reading it, and honestly guys, this book is life-changing. And I've read so many business books, I've done business courses, and I mean, I always go on Amazon, and if I see a really good book, I'll order it about business or investing or anything like that. That's my thing. And this book is literally phenomenal. She bought me the perfect book. Like I literally need this book because I found that I was spending so much and I wasn't really thinking, you know, practically, like, and I wasn't really taking my profit first, and not a lot, like really nobody does that. And he was explaining in his book that, you know, he reached a point in his own business that he had no money, and the accountant was like, well, you have this much profit because we did sales minus expenses and you should have this. And he's like, where's the money? Like, I don't have it. And it's just really about taking that profit first so you can focus on your business and growing it a lot more. I think this book will be great, especially in this year, to really help me to focus on just prioritizing my finances. I hope this video helped you guys a lot in setting your New Year's goals. I'm so happy to be back, and I want to thank all of you for supporting my channel and just seeing like the growth of my subscribers. You guys are amazing. I love you guys, and without you, there wouldn't be my channel or my business, because yeah, you guys are awesome. So if you have any questions, please comment below and tell me some of your goals for the new year. So give my video a like to help support my channel. Hit subscribe to follow along with my videos. I'm gonna be doing 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!